And we're back, knife enthusiasts. I'm Cee, and this is
Jul.
Just Jul. And this is Season 2, Episode 45 of AK Blade. You know, if I remember correctly, I think we're approaching 100 episodes.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long, though. But as I think about it, we have done like a lot of knives and tools. Like a lot.
Can't believe they let us do it this long.
I know.
Well,
it's a
lot of puns, too. Don't forget that.
And mother-in-law jokes.
Ah, she's the joke. So this time, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do the best USA-made knives of 2020.
Folding knives.
Folding.
Yeah. To celebrate
catch.
America's election week. And we do mean election week.
I noticed you are very patriotic there today.
Yeah, you got the little, TY.
Come on,
baby.
say it Bushy style.
America. Okay, so let's start with the Gerber Fastball.
It's American knife all the way. It's available in a few different versions, each varying in price, of course, depending on what blade you want to cut with there. There's the Cleaver Fastball, which just came out recently. I don't think we even have them yet. You can get it in either Urban Blue or Coyote Brown. Aluminum with CPM S30V steel blade. It's one of the reasons we like this.
And you can get the Fastball with the Warncliffe style blade, which is very nice on this one. It's also CPM S30V, along with aluminum handle as well. You can get this one in black, green, or gray. So, got the gray one here.
Got the gray one here, that's right. It's got an intuitive finger flipper.
Boop.
What does that mean? Intuitive. It knows you're going to flip it? That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish it would just cut stuff for me. So much
flipper?
easier. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to use it as a flipper.
You know what else it has?
Cut you.
Jimping.
It does.
There
it does have jimping like that.
Along with the Boss. Our Boss has technology. Look at there. Which is what helps the Gerber Fastball live up to its name.
Yeah, Boss are balls of stainless steel. Yeah, that wasn't a setup.
Yeah.
Tech leverages a caged ball bearing system which provides consistent deployment by reducing friction and increasing stability.
And when your balls are caged ball bearings, because there's no other way to have your ball bearings, has a precision detent, provides light switching operation, along with a 3-inch blade that operates on ball bearings. There it is. Consistent action. That's what you get from that. There's also an easy off liner lock release, a 3-place pocket clip.
Yes.
Does that mean it?
No.
And a lanyard hole.
Okay. Great EDC. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the aluminum because it tends to get a little difficult to hold and control when it gets wet. So, but it does open really smoothly, and the blade steel is high end and cuts well. It's not my favorite, but it is really nice and made in America. You can't really beat that.
America. There it is again. That's why it made the list. It's under $100. I mean, yes, starts at $99.99, but at AtlanticKnife.com. Hey, Seuss, I almost forgot that.
Get your stuff
I like
together.
him very much. Exactly. For that reason, we are giving it 3rd place.
Yeah.
Now that is something that you would not expect.
I know.
A Gerber.
To get 3rd place.
3rd place.
But it is
2020.
It is not, that's nice, and it's got different versions.
And you know what? If they had got the cleaver into my hand
I would have liked it
earlier, I could have seen me maybe going 2nd. But they didn't.
They didn't get
and
it
they
out
don't.
in time. Yeah.
So they're not.
Ooh.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it?
Wow, okay.
All right. Next best USA folder, 2020. Top tack race.
Yeah, so the top tack race, different from the regular American-made EDCs we've seen. It's more of like a razor type of blade. But hear us out. It's got a tumbled finish, guys. I'll show you on here. And 1095 HC steel blade. So it's about 56, 58 on the HRC scale. And it's got jimping.
There it is.
Okay?
Yep.
So first reason it's got
Second, the handle, though, this one's green micarta. There's several different ones, which isn't a new idea. It's a good fit in your hand.
that is nice.
It allows the razor accent to slip flawlessly into the handle.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
Third,
There it is.
It's a cheap tops knife. I mean, this one's only like $80.98 from landknife.com.
Bam.
And it comes with this awesome leather sheath.
Yep.
Okay, and you guys know I like the leather sheaths there, so you can go on your belt. And it comes with knife oil, so.
Knife oil?
Yeah, I think it's knife oil. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $5 knife oil right there.
I know.
I mean,
I don't know why I
and
said
we don't
that.
use the word cheap here. We use investment and inexpensive
Or
and
budget.
quality and budget.
Well, look, I'm speaking the language of the average
So-
Joe. He goes cheap.
Normally, tops don't do folders.
In a good way.
And I don't like friction. Well, I don't like friction folders. But I'm going to tell you I like this knife. Usable choil. Can't beat it. Designed by Leo Espinoza, one of our favorites, right behind Matt Graham.
And I'll stop L.
However, he's neck and neck with that guy whose cousin's Bigfoot.
Oh, yes. Is that like a Matt Cucciara?
Matt Chupacabra Cucciara.
There
Yes, yes. Anyways, what really makes this a good American EDC, other than the fact that it was made in America, it's versatile and sturdy. You're going to be able to use this blade for a variety of tasks,
I like this.
indoor, outdoor, and we want to be a little bit different. You won't find this, I'm telling you. You look at other people's lists and you look at ours,
Same.
I'll tell you the difference between theirs and ours. Theirs is like the public opinion. Oh, yes, this is the greatest knife. Oh, he thinks it's the greatest knife. Everybody thinks it's the greatest knife. We are quality, price. I mean, we could have all brought $600 Chris Simmons up there. You know,
Yeah.
we could have done Chris
We could've.
Reeve knives.
A nice
Yeah,
Chaparral
we don't do that.
Spyderco. Is that
Because
how
you know
say
how
it?
many people buy Chris Reeves knives? I don't even have a Chris Reeve knife.
I couldn't afford a Chris Reeve.
Anybody out there that's got
Even
an extra
with my
Chris Reeve
discount,
knife?
which isn't much.
Mail it on in. Yeah, I got you. That's why we have this one.
Only thing I don't like about it is that if I happen to push too hard on the jimping, if I'm using it like this, it starts to close inward.
Yes, but hold on a second.
But-
See, if you hold it like this, then it will not. Plus, I got this sucker by the choil.
It does have a good choil.
Yeah, it does. I'm going to tell you right there. It does.
But I do like that it has a bunch of jimping going on the blade, and I know it's a friction folder. I just usually don't like those.
Nope.
I just like a lock on this one. I know I think there's a lock on one of the other versions, so maybe I'll go with that one. I mean, what about you? You obviously
I like this knife.
this one.
I don't like friction folders. Look.
It's decent material, decent link, able to perform well
Quality
even after
sheath,
extensive
too.
use. Yes, I like this sheath.
Now it only... you know,
Only a half sheath.
yeah, but that's
Oh,
all
like
right.
a little full,
Utility sheath, we'll
but,
call it.
Yeah. But I think it's for all these reasons that it got second.
Second place. Please. You like that?
Slip right off.
Yep. There it is.
You hold up second, right?
I held up second.
Okay, good. Okay.
You know what that means, don't you? Next is our number one pick. But first, do you like that?
Yeah.
They call that a segue in the business,
Oh, do they?
or a transition,
Transition.
or a tease.
Transition word. Go ahead.
Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on this episode. You know what? Or the Halloween episode. We're still giving away stuff there
It's in the corner.
for our friends at Bestech, who are not American made. If you haven't seen that yet,
Really need to throw that in there.
you should really check it out. We look like complete fools. I should have just used your Crispy's lightsaber. Everyone thought I was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You did look like it later. I should have just.
I was a monk.
You were.
That's why I was
It's a
holding the
monk's
cross,
robe.
even though the cross is
rosary
Catholic.
Cross.
Yeah, that's all right. I mix up my religions. I like it that way.
Okay, anyways, like, share, comment, and subscribe on this episode or the Halloween special to be entered to win the Bestech Fanga.
Can't beat that. You can also enter to win a Bestech Fanga courtesy of us and our friends at Bestech, who do support their product. But by going to our blog and answering the Halloween trivia question.
Speaking of the trivia question, we have winners to announce. So the winner of the limited edition Spyderco Endura 4, which has been selling like hotcakes.
Is C.
No. On AK's blog is none other than Aaron H.
There you go, Aaron. Good job.
Yeah,
All right.
this one. I used, not this one specifically, but I used one today.
I hope Aaron gives us a bad address.
No.
So it can be returned
And it was
to
really,
center.
it was really nice.
All right.
Like, I like this one.
While the winner of the Civivi Ortiz on YouTube is Knife Nut 39.
Congrats to our winners.
Yep.
Make sure to email sales@landknife.com to
There it is.
claim your knives.
Wendy will hook you up. Be nice, because she's not. Wendy is in a terrible mood since the election have passed.
Yeah, so just
Next on the table is our number
please and thank you.
1 knife. And I think it's going to surprise. Well, it's not going to surprise you now.
I'm hiding it behind my hand.
It is the Sog Seal Xr.
What?
This is the clip point version.
The newer one.
It's a little bit higher in price at $169, but I have to tell you,
landknife.com.
the XR lock was very surprising this year. I
It's
think
well worth the price.
it is. First off, this is a monster of a folder, and you know
Exactly.
we like monster folders.
Yes, we do.
9.25 inches overall. Very hefty. Did I mention it was a large? But it fits well in my hand. It's got a black 4-inch
Yeah.
S35 VN Cerakote,
Yep.
Cerakote, Cerakote. Somebody will tell me how to say it. Finished clip point blade with
What?
jimping.
Look at
There it
that
is.
jimping.
Which is deployed through a jump flipper.
So hold
And my
on.
baby over here.
Hold on, I gotta show them how
Oh,
it
okay.
opens. Look at that. That's nice.
All right, well, go ahead. Tell Monica. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, handles black texture GRN, includes the lanyard hole. Reversible pocket clip. And it also has the Sog Seal Xr pivot lock. What? Blade has high corrosion resistance and edge retention. So, overall, A+ for this carry. A+. I mean, the high price tag is well worth it when compared to other carriers.
Give it to
They're
me.
the Same. I don't want to.
Give it to me.
Same price
Give it to me.
tier.
Yeah. There you go. Here you go. Ready? Everybody remembers this, right? Look at that. That right there. Look, I don't care if this were a taco. If it could do this, that would be
Taco.
knife taco of the year.
I liked it when we first reviewed it and did specs, and I like it still. It is a bit heavy for a belt carry for me, but it does
that
have
pivot is just ridiculous,
the
isn't
XR
it?
pivot
You
lock.
can stop it anywhere.
Exactly.
I just love it.
So obviously we already know what your personal thoughts are on this.
As Sog states, this knife provides the feel and functionality of a seal knife. I didn't exactly feel like a seal because I don't have long whiskers.
That is
But-
can swim.
In the form of a large format folder,
Perfect.
I think I'll just be quite
Who
happy.
doesn't love the XR lock, okay? Honestly. So it's for all those reasons, all of them, every single one, that we'd like to reward the Sog Seal Xr with first place.
Uno,
The best USA folder this year.
2020.
What?
Now I'm telling you, if you happen to see somebody else's top 2020 USA folder show, they won't have the Seal XR on it.
No, they won't.
That's
And
because they're
sad.
missing it. They're missing it.
They are. This is an amazing
I can't
knife.
find anything wrong with this knife except for the weight,
It's a little heavy.
and I kind of like the weight.
I don't. If I put on my belt,
Look.
they're gonna sag.
If you can't pick
I'm
up
sorry.
9 ounces, is it just too heavy for you? You gotta have
I would
7.
just put it in my pack.
Then you know what? You don't need a knife. You need. Yeah.
Don't-
I won't even tell you what
Don't
you
you
need.
insult, okay?
All right. So, let's see what the next one is.
Yep. So,
Let's.
gonna
You want to do it?
the few honorable
For
mentions.
honorable mentions. Yeah, we had them on the table. We wanted to give. Who you want to go with first?
Well, we couldn't cover all the great USA made knives 2020.
All right. Well, so let's go with. How about this? We considered the ZT0707, but it was a version, and we didn't want to,
Split hairs by saying
we
this
looked
is
at
great.
some Medfords,
So-
but with Medfords, you can't really determine what year it's made. I mean, a lot of them come out this year, and he
But it
might have
could
done
have
it
been
2
new
years
colors.
ago. Yeah, Slim
like
Midi.
a smooth criminal in like burgundy.
You see, that was last year.
Exactly.
I was thinking maybe a Slim Midi, but they're 652,
Oh, yeah.
so we didn't want to stick them
How
on
about
there.
the Tough H?
And we'll probably include something from there,
Is that
the
this year?
TFF thing.
Yeah.
We'll probably include those in our high-end one. We also did, what was the other one? Oh, the 308.
That one was
Now, we
good.
really liked that one, but we didn't really see a big difference between it and the 357 and the 350. And it had a gigantic, $300 price tag? Yeah, you gotta be in the
Be
same
more
ballpark.
reasonable.
Yeah, you can't just have a bat. You gotta be in the park with
That's
the ball.
why we didn't have the, what was the ones you mentioned earlier? The Chris Reeve knives.
Oh, yeah.
The same reason.
Yeah.
We also considered the Southern Grind Spider Monkey.
Now, I wanted that one on here.
Because it was great.
Well, and there were so many different versions, but the
There is a
price
lot.
point went from like 150 to 500 from the
Yeah.
abalone one, or abalone,
So that
or
was a
shell.
little out of the ballpark, too. We liked the one with the copper scales.
Yeah, it was
Along
nice.
with the Kershaw Bare Knuckle, which was good.
We might consider them in our high-end one.
Yeah, we might do that.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. So we'll go with... Oh, major
goodness.
major fail.
Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buck Sprint. Now, why
Nice.
did we go with the Buck Sprint?
Well, extremely popular budget folder. This is probably my second favorite on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a good price. Starts at like $49.99, but if you want the S30V steel or the marble and cover fiber, my favorite, you do have to go a little higher in price. However, like I said, I like options, so that gives this knife great marks in my book.
Sure, and we also like when companies do something they don't normally do, like a fixed blade or a standard lock back or a 110 for the
Liner lock
8,977th time. I thought it was good
Love this
price,
knife.
good quality. I thought it was a nice little knife to
It's
carry.
like butter.
So you got honorable mention. Did we have anything else on our honorable mention? I don't think we did we?
I think we considered a few different other ones, like some different tops and stuff. But if you think there should be any of
Oh,
USA
the bare
knives.
knuckle. That was one.
I
We just
just
don't
said
like
that.
Kershaw. I'm just kidding.
If you guys have any knives you think we left off our best USA made knives of 2020, email us or leave us a comment down below.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that's it.
Wah, wah, wah.
We don't have a lot more USA made contenders. Now we didn't consider Case
No.
because they
Oh
got
my gosh, I did it too.
they got their 9 or 10 models, Trapper, Muskrat, same ones every year. All right, so okay. By the way, no movement on the mother-in-law yet. She's still here. She owns a house.
We're all sad to hear that.
Nothing's in it. Not even her.
Just some broken blinds.
Are the blinds broken?
I heard they were broken.
Oh, I didn't think we would go over that next week.
Oh crap! He didn't know.
Oh, I forgot about the whole.
You didn't.
She went over there to do some work.
Oh no!
Do
you
some
didn't
work.
know.
She come back. She
I
took
s-
down one shelf and she was dead for 3
Your
days.
son came
And then,
Oh, he didn't tell me.
and
He
then my
didn't
wife's
know.
like, "Well, she's gonna need a little bit of help." You know what help is, don't you? Me and my tools, lots
Sorry,
of my
son.
tools. And she don't even ask no more. She just says, "Hey,
Do you
could you
have
tell
this?"
him to get a sander and a drop cloth?"
I'm very sad to hear she hasn't moved out yet. We're all sad to hear it, I'm sure.
You know what? I'm figuring she's got to go at some point. So, I'll help a little bit to get her out. No big deal. All right. And by the way, it all can't be rainbows and sunshine all the time.
It can be at alandknife.com.
Bam, there it
Yep,
is.
With that,
You
with
see
that,
it? I'm Cee, and this is...
Jewel.
Are you going to be Jade Jewel or just Jewel?
I think I might do an episode where we just do all jade knives for Jade Jewel.
Just Jade Jewel.
So-
And we are... signing off.
Wow, what was the bubbling for?
It was like my little ticker tape.